Hello. Welcome to the Yellow Studio Live. I am so excited. This is episode 3. We are going to dive into Sora2 and Atlas tonight, and I'm really excited to show you some tips and tricks I've learned over time, the last few months of playing with it and using it for marketing videos. We're going to have a lot of fun. I can't wait to see hi, Jelly Bean. I can't wait to see if we are going to come up with some funny, hilarious videos. Maybe you guys can give me some fun ideas. We're going to use ChatGPT for some ideas. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, I'm going to just dive right in. Let me share my screen. Oh, that's Chrome. Okie dokie. So, can you see my screen? You sure can. Yay. Oh, thanks, Jill. It was a windy day, and I was like, the hair is going up. It was so wind thrashed from the day. Okay. Yay, you can see my screen. Awesome. So I am going to start. I wonder if that does anything if I make it a little bit smaller. Okay, no, it's still okay. I want to be able to see the chat while I'm playing. Okay. So this cool thing that I learned is that with Sora2, it is really finicky and it loves to throw content violations. Every video you make, it's going to say that goes against the user's policies, and you're the user. So it's just hilarious that it's like content violating yourself. Anyway, it's very funny. You'll get them a lot. And so I decided when ChatGPT's browser Atlas came out, I thought, well, since Sora is an OpenAI product and ChatGPT is an OpenAI product and Atlas is an OpenAI product, what if I use them all together in the same place? And it turns out it's a really good thing. So I just opened a plain new tab in Atlas. Atlas is a free browser you can download from OpenAI. And it automatically opens like this. It gives you Chat GPT 5.2. I'm already logged in because I have the browser previously, but you may have to log in if you're just now getting it. I was also able to import over all of my bookmarks, which is really nice. So that was wonderful. It just asked me if I wanted to import bookmarks and from which browser. So I imported them from Chrome. Now, I will have to say that I'm not using Atlas that much. I'm still using Chrome quite a bit, but I do use Atlas anytime I'm going to use Sora. If I'm not using it on my phone, I do use it on the phone as well. Okay, so you show up here and you're going to go to Sora. And the thing about the Atlas browser is it's going to give you a ChatGPT answer instead of taking you to websites. So you'll want to click on search to get over to being able to click on links. So home will give you information from ChatGPT about what they think Sora is. And what's really funny is this is a Sora product. It does have it here at the top, Sora and OpenAI. Pretty funny that the descriptions don't really talk about the app itself, even though it's a product of the same company. So I'm going to go to the search and I'm just going to go to Sora. And then you'll log in. If you don't have a Sora account yet, you'll want to create one. I believe it's open to everyone now. I'll put a link to Sora in the chat. It's Sora2, but I believe now it's just calling it Sora. I'm going to go ahead and log in, and it remembers my login from previous times, so it just logged me straight in. Now we can see all the fun that is in Sora. There is endless fun here, and you can get really distracted. So what I like to do, I do like to go through here also, but what I like to do first is go to my own profile so that I can take away all that distraction and get to work. Now, at the top here, it's going to give you your followers and how many characters you have added in. Originally, you were only allowed to add one character yourself or a pet or whatever, but now I believe you can do multiple characters. I have not tried multiple characters yet, but I have seen people do themselves and their pet, like their cat or their dog, in the same video. And so that's really cute. So that would be something fun to try one night. But today we're going to talk about like how to use Sora2's Cameo option to make branded videos with your face on them. And this really helps because we don't always have time to get dressed up, get made up, put on the right clothes, set up the right scene, set up the right angle, set up lighting, get a camera. Who's going to video us? We got to put it on a tripod with a remote, click the remote, try to video. You know, it's just a big process, as we all know, trying to make these short. And, you know, a 15-second video could take you an hour to create. So now with Sora, what's great is you can put in your own actual face as a cameo, and then it makes videos of you in the different scenarios that you give it. So you do need to download the app for your phone, to your phone, when you first use it if you want to do a cameo. Now, if you're not wanting to be in your videos and it's okay for it to be any type of person, then that's fine as well. And I can show you some mock-up examples, and we'll talk about how to do mock-ups later, but I can show you some examples on that as well. So if you're not wanting to be in the video, you don't need to do a cameo. You could just start in the browser. But if you want to have a cameo, you'll have to record it on your phone. And you'll record it live by holding your phone in front of you. And it will ask you to say 3 numbers or 3 words. It gives different prompts to each person. And you say those things while it tells you to look up, look to the right, look to the left, look down, you know, different things. So it tells you to do those things. And what it's doing is it's scanning for facial recognition so that it can create your face in the videos. I know, very sci-fi, very futuristic, but I don't know. I guess I embrace these sort of things. I just think they're so fun. Okay, so let's dive in. You have your videos that you've already posted here, and then you have drafts over here. Drafts are where you're going to go find your videos that you've created. Now, the thing I was thinking about doing tonight is to make it simple. I'm going to just go to one of my blogs and get the link. And I'm going to ask ChatGPT in the Sora window here. Because we're in Atlas, I can click on this Ask ChatGPT in the top right corner. And it's going to open up the window for ChatGPT. And we can use this just like we would use ChatGPT anywhere else. But the cool thing is that it knows we're on Sora. See how it says this? Sora right here. I could click this out if I don't want it to respond in a way that makes sense for Sora. But in this case, we do want to work with Sora, so we're going to keep it there. And it's going to respond in a way that makes sense for us working in Sora. I'm going to ask, can you write 3 scripts for Sora2 videos using the content from my most recent blog? Oh, you're only seeing my... Oh, yes. That's all you should see right now. It's just my page. And then do you see the chat, or am I in the way of the chat? Because in my view, my little picture in picture is in the way of the chat. Is that still how it is for you? I wonder. No. I don't think I can move me. You're in the way. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Okay, well, I apologize. Behind me, I'm prompting, can you write 3 scripts for Sora2 videos using the content from my most recent blog? And then I'm going to give it a link of my blog. Thanks, Jill. So, yes, we're going to get these scripts. Now, we want to tell ChatGPT some extra details. It's given me some scripts, and you should be able to see these up above where my photo is. It's going to give me scene 1, nighttime in bed, artist at an easel. Now, see, none of these need to be me, the examples they gave me. So, except for the last one. I think the third one should definitely be me. Oh, those are 3 scenes. I see. They're giving me scenes. Okay, so they're giving me 3 scenes, which is great, you know, because you could piece these together in Canva. But what I want to do is say, can you break these into 10-second video prompts for each? Please include my brand clothing. I'm going to remind it 1950s dresses and pink glasses. If I don't say the pink glasses, it does usually give them to me because they are in my Cameo. But if you don't say it, sometimes it takes your glasses off, and then I don't look like me without my glasses. I've worn glasses for so many years. At least I don't look like me to me. I can kind of see that it's me, but anyway. So I'm going to say, can you break these into 10-second video prompts for each? Please include my brand clothing, 1950s dresses, and pink glasses. And make the prompts funny and or to catch attention. Okay, so now we're gonna, you should be able to see my prompt there. I'll put that in the chat as well in case you want to try it out yourself. Okay, now it's giving me some ideas. Fantastic. Wonderful. So now, down here at the bottom is our prompting area for Sora2. It says describe your video. You can also storyboard. We could get into that a different day. And your settings. Your settings are going to give you what orientation you want it to have. First of all, like portrait or landscape. I usually choose portrait because these are going to go on Reels or on TikTok. And then you can choose the time. You can do 10 or 15 seconds. I'm going to go with 10 seconds. 15 seconds is great if you have a really great script. If you go with 10 seconds, it makes it a little bit easier. So first I'm going to choose my Cameo, and I'm the first one here. All these other cameos that are showing up, and I could scroll to the right and see more, are cameos that I could add to my video if I wanted to. I could be in a video with any of these other people. But for tonight's purposes, we're going to just use my Cameo, and then I'm going to copy the prompt and put it in here. They gave us a 10-second vertical cinematic video, a woman in a pastel 1950s dress and oversized pink glasses lies in bed at 3 a.m. I guess my glasses are now oversized. They are pretty big. Face lit by only her phone, she scrolls anxiously through a banking app and Etsy stats, eyes wide and dramatic. The room feels moody and blue, exaggerated shadows. Suddenly, she freezes, stares at the phone, and groans in disbelief. Quick comedic zoom on her expression. Text overlay says the 3 a.m. panic scroll. Funny but painfully relatable, soft film grain, cozy but stressed energy. So we're going to see what it does for this. Now I'm going to actually run this prompt two ways. I'm going to run it one with my Cameo and one without, because this particular prompt doesn't have to be me. It could just be a relatable person. So we're going to try that as well, one with me and one without. You can run 3 prompts. Oh, thank you, Jill. My glasses are the perfect size. I mean, they are much bigger than my other glasses, but I like that. It's fun. So you can run 3 at a time. So I've got 2 in there now because I'm running it 2 ways. And then I'm going to get this second one and copy it. And we'll run it. Let's see, what did they give me? Okay, yeah, we'll try it with my Cameo. So this one is going to be 10-second vertical video. Same woman in a cheerful 1950s dress and pink glasses sits at an easel, paintbrush hovering midair. See, I don't like with floating paintbrushes, so I'm just gonna say paintbrush on the table next to her, something like that. AI loves to give you like floating paintbrushes and I don't know, weird. It'll say like glowing, everything glows and floats. So I'm not into that stuff. Sometimes, I mean, I've tried it, but yeah, it would look weird. And if you're not a fan of being in the videos, it's totally great. I mean, there are so many kinds of videos you can make that aren't of you that still promote your business. It can just be an avatar of anyone else, just a random person. Or you can even create a character and upload them. But I think that has to be a cartoon character if it's not yourself when you're uploading, or an animal, like pets. So she looks inspired, then her phone buzzes. Smash to her checking her bank balance. Her posture slumps instantly. The colors drain slightly from the scene. She slowly lowers the brush like all motivation just evaporated. Oh, now see, now she's holding the brush. So I'm going to say holding a paintbrush because now she's putting it down. Okay. Comedic timing, text overlay, financial anxiety equals creative block. Wry, funny, and a little too real. That sounds very cute. And let's see if any of our others are done yet. Nope. Okay, they're still working. All right. So while those work, it's a really great way to repurpose your blogs in other content. Or if you have any other long form content, if you have blogs, Substacks, or if you were interviewed on a podcast, that's a great thing to throw the transcript in to ChatGPT or to Claude or whatever AI you love to use, and then have it take that long form content and break it up into little social media posts. And then creating it with Sora is really fun because it gives you this fun little video to check out, which I think is great and it draws attention. And I don't mind having an AI version of me and a version of me. You know, everyone can tell the difference and that's okay too. Sometimes I can't even tell the difference with my Sora, but okay, it says one of ours is ready. So here we go. Did I share with sound? Can you hear it, Jill?
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, good.
You've got to be kidding me.
So it's really fun. I think that one turned out great. It doesn't really look like me. I used my Cameo. Sometimes it's not that great at getting your Cameo. It's usually much better than that. Um, but in this particular case, I'm not sure why it didn't use my face as well. Sora 2 is definitely a trial and error. Well, all of AI is trial and error. But um, yeah, so this is the first one. I think that one came out great. I would totally use this. And then the caption could say something like, "Are you tired of the 3 a.m. panic scroll? Worried you're not making enough money as an artist? Let me help you through print on demand and AI." And I would post that. I think it turned out pretty good. Okay, now the second one. Oh, okay. So this one is the one without my Cameo then. Yep. Okay, so the one without my Cameo worked, but the one with my Cameo says that the content may violate the user's Cameo usage guidelines. Now you're going to get this error a lot. You can see I've got it lots more times down here. It really is very frustrating with Sora, but they're trying to make sure nobody uses anybody else's likeness without permission. But what their app doesn't seem to understand is when I'm using my own image for my own videos. So, what I'm going to do when this happens, I'm going to say to chat over here in the side window on the right, I'm going to say prompt 1 didn't work with my Cameo. Please rewrite the prompt to be safe from Sora2's user Cameo guidelines. Now it's going to rewrite that prompt for me so I can try it again with my Cameo. What's fun about using ChatGPT right here in Sora is that it's all in one place, and the Atlas browser does give me better videos than if I work in a different browser. And I think that's because it's the same product. You know, they're trying to make sure the user experience is the best it can be. Does it still have flaws? Does it still have quirks? Absolutely. And I think that's why they're still, rolling it out slowly, because they're still working on it. Okay, so now it gave me a new one. I'm not sure really what it changed. No financial apps or brands. Excuse me. My throat is so dry from that wind today. All right, so I'm going to copy paste this and see if it works. And we will see what it does. And the second one gave me an error too. Interesting. Do you need to write that it's your idea or your Cameo, like saying it's an AI pic of you created with MJ? Oh, that is a good point. And yes, I have tried that. But then it thinks I'm trying to make two people in the video, and then it really won't do it. So what I'm thinking we need to take out here is that it says a woman in pastel dress. It thinks that I'm trying to make another woman in the video with my Cameo. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to try it again and put it in. And I'm going to change this. I'm going to take the 10-second vertical cinematic video, and I'm going to put that at the end because that's not the most important piece of here. And then I'm going to take out a woman. And now we're just going to say at the Yellow Studio, which is my Cameo name, in a pastel 1950s dress and oversized pink glasses, lays in bed at night, etc., etc. And now we'll see how that goes. It could be the laying in bed, could be prompting it, but it did this other gal just fine. So it's interesting once you get your Cameo in there, how it gets a lot more strict. which is funny because it's your own likeness. So while that goes, I'm going to try the third one, or the second one, I mean, without my cameo, and just see, because that one doesn't need to have a cameo either. When you're playing with these, you want to just keep going back and forth. If this one still doesn't work, I'm going to tell ChatGPT that it didn't work again, and I need the prompt to be rewritten to really work with Sora2 and not give me an error. Yeah, laying in bed violates a lot of people's guidelines, or just gets people in trouble in general. Definitely. Definitely, Jill. Yeah, so that could be a big part of our problem here, is that it's in bed. But like I said, it did fine with this gal. She's fully dressed. There's nothing scandalous here.
You've got to be kidding me.
While those work, I'll go back and I'll show you. I was going to show you some product mock-ups just for fun while we're here. I did this one.
This is the Be a Rainbow tote from the Yellow Boutique, and I am in love. The navy canvas is sprinkled with little pastel bees, and the sides are this soft sky blue. It has sturdy leather straps, silver hardware, and so much. This is the Be a Rainbow tote from the Yellow Boutique, and I am in love. The navy canvas is sprinkled with little pastel bees, and the sides are this soft sky blue. It has sturdy.
So that came out really nice. That is the handbag, that one of the handbags I sell on the Yellow Boutique, and I think it came out gorgeous. I love the little writing at the end of the video. I think it's really cute. And then I have one of the joggers that we worked on the other night when we were using Nano Banana, and that was really fun. It's pretty simple to do. We'll definitely do it on an upcoming video, because we're already almost at a half hour here, so I don't want to take up too much time, but I do want to show you quickly what it could look like. As you can see, I've made a lot of videos. Oh, actually, they're in my drafts. The other product mock-ups. I believe they're in my drafts. So we'll get them there. Okay, so now I did one with my avatar.
Should be asleep. Ugh, why am I like this? Should be asleep. Ugh, why am I like this?
Okay, I think that was brilliant. I mean, how hard would this have been to film of myself? To get the video filming from the side while I'm in bed, and then, hi Jessica, to get a video of me lying in bed, and then a video of me from in front of me lying in bed. It just, the whole entire thing, I can't even imagine, unless you're a film producer. It seems insane to try to do this level of filming of yourself for your social media videos. But here in Sora, you can make videos that have all this production that you didn't have to do. So I'll play it one more time.
Should be asleep. Ugh, why am I like this?
I love it. I love it. That was fantastic. Beautiful turnout. So let me go scroll back. Here were some floating and glowing things. Oh, it's not letting me. Oh, there we go. So many content violations, so little time. Well, it's having a hard time scrolling back. Interesting. Okay, well, I showed you the one product mock-up. We will do a product mock-up night on one of these lives. So here's the other one without my cameo. and just regular woman as the artist.
Perfect. Oh no. Yep, that'll do it. Perfect. Oh no. Yep, that'll do it.
I'm not sure this one makes as much sense as the other one. This is probably one I would keep reworking. But as you can see, if you didn't want to be in your videos, you can writing the script helps a lot. I let ChatGPT write the script this time. I let Sora actually write the script because ChatGPT just gave the video and then Sora made up the script. When you let Sora make up the script, sometimes it doesn't make any sense. Sometimes it's brilliant. So it just really depends. Yeah, she's dipping the wrong end of the paintbrush in the paint. Why did she check her phone that's not anywhere near her? And then, it's it's a little bit confusing, this one. Very surreal, we'll call it. Um, so we'll go back to the drafts. Oh, something went wrong. Okay. So I really do think this other one came out good, and this one came out okay too.
You've got to be kidding me.
So I think those two were successful. Now, the trick I wanted to show you, if your prompt isn't working and you keep getting these violations, what I do in here is I go edit. If you go edit, it brings up the full prompt with your cameo in it. Everything is all set, and all you have to do is hit send again. So I'm going to hit send, and I'm going to do it for all 3 of my current attempts, so that way I have 3 chances at once. And for some reason, doing this 3 at a time will usually push through the prompt, at least on one. It usually won't give me all 3 violations if they're all 3 the same prompt. I'll usually at least get 1, maybe 2 out of the 3. So that is my tip for trying to push past those user guidelines. Plus, also go back to ChatGPT and say, hey, this prompt still isn't going through. I need it to be more safe. I need it to be more in line with Sora2's guidelines. The Sora slot machine, yes. Absolutely. And yeah, I didn't make any changes because I want to see if I can push Sora2 to make the prompt that I asked for originally. It usually will do it, but I can't say for every single time. Sometimes it still gives me a content violation, but that is why I save these here. I don't delete them until I'm done trying to use them, because I can just click this edit button and have it all filled in for me right there to try it again. So I do keep those until I'm satisfied and I've got that video going. While those cook, I'll just show you a couple of other videos for funsies. I love this, how it will put text on the screen and it gets the text right 90% of the time. It says art to product in 15 seconds, from sketch to sellable print while you sip tea. And that was in the prompt, that it would be the text on the screen. And then this one didn't have any script. I just said no script and put a music selection. Usually I say something like modern, what do I say? Modern Americana, or something instrumental. That's the word I'm looking for.
Here's how to shoot cozy product photos without a studio. Use natural light, add warm textures, and keep your props simple. Cozy always wins. Here's how to shoot cozy product.
Really fantastic. I mean, Sora can save you so much time as a business owner. And like I said, if you don't want that to be you, that could be anyone sitting there creating the mock-up. It doesn't have to be you.
Hi.
Or doing whatever
Bauer,
you need to do in the
entrepreneur and the heart behind
video.
The Yellow Studio.
Oh, this is the fun thing I wanted to show you too, is that Sora does these hilarious endings every once in a while where you'll get really close to the screen and just stare at everybody, or you will you can see I look like I'm going to paint on you at the very last second. I'll play it again.
I'm Bauer, artist, entrepreneur, and the heart behind The Yellow Studio.
I'm gonna beat you. So it does silly things like that. What I would do on this video is, this is just published to Sora, but when I publish it to my social media channels, I would take this into Canva and crop that little second off the end. That one was cute, but some of them are not cute. They get all like, what are you doing? This is just a silly one.
Happy New Year 2026. May all your dreams come true.
Like that one. The end just is, she's just like, because there wasn't enough script.
Entrepreneurial spirit. Oh, she refuses to sit still. The Yellow Desk, the Yellow Boutique, and now the Yellow Studio. My entrepreneurial.
So much sass. Oh, dang it. We got 2 out of 3 violations. Let's see if the third one goes. Sora's going to make a liar of me on live video. Ah, dang, did all 3. So yeah, we would probably need to go back in and keep editing this script. I'm going to ask it one more time. Prompt 1 is still coming up as violation. Can you use our previous rules for prompting safely in Sora2? Now we're going to see if it gives me a little bit better of a prompt. I did work with ChatGPT quite a bit trying to narrow down these prompts, but it's possible because we're here in a new thread that it's not remembering all of those. Okay. I'm going to try again. I think I was doing these without a cameo because it doesn't need to be me. And I'll do one with a cameo and one without. Or 2 without. Okay, so let's let those cook. These will be the last ones we try. It really is trial and error with Sora because of these violation of guidelines that we get so much, but I haven't ever run out of being able to prompt. I haven't pushed it for hours and hours either. So I usually come on like once a day and try to run a few videos. So if you're doing that and you aren't going crazy, I do know there is a max, but I'm not sure what it is. Some people have said they think it's 30 videos. Some people said that it was 10 for them, but I don't think it's 10. I've done lots more than 10. And I'm not sure if these violating guidelines ones are considered as uses or only the ones that come out as video. I'm not sure about that either, but I've never run out so far. So I've never been able to count like, oh, that's how many I did today and I ran out. So it'd be interesting to see what the run out number is. Well, thanks, Jill. Thanks for catching up, Jessica. And thanks for joining me, you guys. So happy to see you here. We can oh, 50 per month, Jessica's. I don't know. I feel like I get so many more than that because I go in there almost every day and make, I don't know, at least a handful of videos. But maybe it is only 50 per month. I was going to see if I could show you some of the funny things it does.
Entrepreneurial spirit. Oh, she refuses to sit still. The yellow desk, the yellow boutique, and now the yellow studio.
Like the way I took the
Entrepreneurial spirit.
picture with the
She
camera.
refuses to sit still. The yellow desk, the yellow boutique, and now the yellow studio.
I do love the little quirky things it does. They crack me up. Okay, so now we did get a fictional character. She's actually really cute. I would totally use that video. Let's see what it does for the other two. Do I get credited? Do you mean, do I get credited for being a cameo? Or what did you mean, Jessica? Or maybe I do have a paid ChatGPT account, so I think that could affect how many you get as well, but I only have the $20 a month one. We got another one.
Huh? Really? Okay then. Huh? Really? Okay then.
She doesn't look quite as upset or frustrated, but she is really cute. So I could probably find something to use that for, especially since there's not much of a script. I could have a really great caption that goes with it that makes it make sense. Oh, do I get credited when I get denied? I don't know. It doesn't really ever show you how many you have or how many you have left or any of that I've been able to find. It's kind of a mystery. And then the last one with my cameo, it said against guidelines. So it gave us one cameo. That's nice. It has been really finicky with cameos. I will say that if you take out the word woman, take out the word female, and just have your cameo, and then the clothing and the script and the scene that you want to be in, that does help quite a bit better than saying a woman in X clothes or wearing X clothes. So yeah, so that's fun with Sora in the Atlas browser, with ChatGPT's Atlas browser. I really love that the two things work simultaneously. The Sora2 is here and chat is right there in the window, and I can go back and forth and keep playing until I get videos that work for me. Do you guys have any questions? Yeah, her frustrated look was so funny. She was cute, wasn't she? I think the first girl was really cute. They were both really cute, but the first girl made sense for the script, for the idea of the video. The second one didn't make as much sense, but I think she would be really cute for something else. And I could even put that video into Claude or Chat and ask it to help me write a caption that goes with it that makes sense for my business. So I could do that as well. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. We went way over the 30 minutes, but that's okay. I was having so much fun sharing all of this with you, and I wanted to give you some good examples. And we all know AI is finicky. It's lots of trial and error. So I hope you go and have fun with Sora. Go play with it. Go check it out. Make some videos. They don't have to have you in them if you don't want. And if you don't have time to set it up on your phone right now, just make some videos about your business. Make some jokes, make some music, make whatever you want. I see people make themselves singing, all sorts of things. It's just really fun. And we'll do another Sora video again, and we'll do some product mock ups at some point. But for now, that's going to do it. Thank you all for joining me. Have a wonderful night. Mwah. Bye, sweet friends.